stone-faced, like super serious. This game means everything to me. I
look,
just love the contrast.
He's got to have blue steel on at all times.
It's the smolder. It's the smolder. But we're getting into game number 2 here. Top Esports 1-0 down right now and looking for a bit of redemption as we head to the ring.
Certainly from Karsa, I want to see him getting aggressive towards this top side. I like the starting point from here. Going to be clearing out the Raptors by himself, into red, and then in towards that top side. So we'll be there to try and help out 369. 369, though, has opted for that Ignite. We've seen this a lot coming through. Means that you are a lot more vulnerable if we end up seeing Bo and Doomby trying to make that counter play on towards the Camille top.
Jakilov being real aggressive, but he's knocked up and punished for it. Halo Blades on the Kai'Sa means that they win the 2v2. Jakilov flashes out. He's deathless in the lane so far, but LWX wants to ruin that statistic.
Get over
Trying to
here.
get in range. The Q comes in. Flash on cooldown. He's trying to close the gap. One more auto would do the trick, but he can't quite get in range. Jakilov gets a heal, so the auto isn't enough. Kai'Sa arrives, and Jakilov survives!
They managed to survive Jakilov. I don't know what Guardian Angel is looking after him, but the fact he managed to escape away from that on 2 HP with Karsa there to support him. My God, that was so close.
You asked what Guardian Angel, apparently that Guardian Angel is Kai'Sa, because he's like, oh, my bot lane's in trouble again. So how to get down to that bottom side ASAP.
Well, Karsa's still here, though.
Yeah, he's gone deep, but does have a time catch. I don't think that's going to save him here. What the Guardian does? Oh my days! He survives again. This is unbelievable. Crisp goes in. Ah, well, that's me with egg on my face. Crisp just clops him down. That's a double kill for Knight instead, because guess what? There's an entire team here. 1 kill on Jakilov doesn't do anything.
That's 3 quick kills now for Top Esports in that bottom lane. That's a monstrous way for LWX to be losing. And although we expected all this pressure on the top side, it's bot lane where Top Esports are winning. She's just so potent in these early skirmishes. Now though, Bo, level 4, in behind Top Esports.
Jakilov, you've got too aggressive, mate. You've bitten off more than you can chew. They are 2v4. Jakilov, there's no way to survive this one. And I think Dro might fall alongside him. Doing B just going to be hacking away as he chases him down, but they don't actually go for this one. Nuguri now caught by Kai'Sa. The rest of the squad could move up, but Knight, I think, staying in the mid lane here, doesn't want to chase too far. And Kai'Sa decides to leave that one out as well. In the meantime, though, 369 could push out this top wave, maybe crash a few minions.
Against the minions, even though it was nerfed on 11.2, it helps so much with that clear.
All right, 369 is in trouble. Nuguri's level 6. Bo's coming in as well. The stun onto 369. There's the flick back and an easy kill for Bo. That was just beautifully orchestrated by FPX. Top Esports look to answer on the bottom side with the Dragon.
And this is the problem. I mean, Karsa hasn't actually been playing towards 369, and he has no flash. He's gone for this Ignite, and if you're not going aggressive and having a little bit of support come in from your jungler, you are very vulnerable to these plays underneath your tower. So kill going to Bo, 2 turret plates going to Nuguri. Nuguri has already got that Seeker's Arm card. He's real good. He's in a fantastic spot right now, and you are struggling as 369.
Yeah, and you know, we looked at the draft and we're like, they're definitely going to dive top. Total opposite game plan here for Top Esports. And now that bottom lane that we're talking about is in trouble. Duo, 1 HP, flashes out to safety. And thank God he's got a center alongside him, because any other AD carry, and I think he just goes down.
Yeah, very, very close to it. Like, under the tower, a lot of bursts from LWX. It does mean, though, it shuts down any sort of plays that could come in on the bottom side. The cross-map plays is what you always look out for. Esports are the ones making the plays on these objectives. Dragon did go just over to Top Esports. Now, FPX on this top side as well, realizing that Karsa has started this up at 369, but not really in a position to contest.
Crisp is here, but he's on a ward, and Doing B about to get knocked off of his Lizard, but he slinks away underneath his mid lane tower. This will be the Herald taken by Top Esports.
Nicely play on this top side to try and get that lane back in the favor. Bot
TP
side
down
though.
bot side. Dwo's going to try and save Jackie Love. Root comes in, and Bo's actually taking a tower shot here. He's in trouble himself. Dwo has a stopwatch to keep himself alive for now. Eats Jackie Love to keep him alive. He's on 1 HP. Inside Tom Kench's belly. Kicked out, goes underneath the tower. Doomby finishes that kill, but he sacrifices himself as Karsa gets a double, and 369's behind everybody to make it 4 kills.
Gorgeous timing from Top Esports. No TP available on Nuguri. It's seconds away from being up. And Top Esports used that minute difference to get 5 people into that bottom lane and turn around the play from FPX. Beautiful job. Same when you look at Carson. 3 kills, Gore Drinker. He's in a fantastic spot. I mean, he's got the Gore Drinker ahead of Doomby, who's in trouble.
Doomby gonna get caught in the Hextech ultimatum. This is surely gonna be a kill. Unleash power available, but Carson kills him before the orbs even come in. 369 is low, but that's a beautiful scat of the week. Nuguri denied entry into the arena for Fight Night here because there's a dive about to happen on the bottom side of the map. Crisp and LWX are well aware of the situation. They dip as the Herald is dropped for this bottom side. They're going to give all of that juicy gold over to Jackie Love while the rest of the team takes down the Drake.
And I love how quickly Top Esports are playing this game. This is actually what we saw from FPX last game. One play turned into a bunch of turrets, objectives, goals. Now we're seeing the same. Bot lane turret gone, dragon gone, mid picks happening, and suddenly that goal that was relatively even has now shifted to
fourth kind of positioning. So you do have to expect that these two teams will play intelligently and won't just fight for the sake of fighting, just for our entertainment. 369, however, is going to prove me wrong as he tries to begin a 2 versus 1 here. The ult from Dwo denied by Crisp. In comes LWX for the 2v2 on Dwo and Jackie Love. It's going to be LWX to get the first kill. Crisp goes down to answer for his crimes, and now LWX flashing out over the wall. There are no flashes to follow, and it's a beautiful 2v2 now. Doing B in a 1v1 with 369. Just about has the damage, and the clip comes up clutch.
And it's a nice play from FPX. They managed to get that kill on the bottom side. They do trade
0 instead.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's just harsh, all right? But as you can see here, Chris, amazing on this rel. Manages to stop Dwo there with his own ultimate. And then in this bottom lane, Bo does get focused down, but Doomby picks up 1. And although 369 tries his darndest, it gets very, very close to picking off Doomby here. Doomby is able to close it out. And the big thing for Doomby as well is this is some much needed gold back in his pocket. He was very far behind in terms of Syndra, in terms of the game state as well. You can see it from the CS. He's now well further along that road towards the Sterix, and is now going to be a bigger threat when he completes that for these upcoming fights. But sitting right now, 13 seconds on Dragon. You've got flashes burnt galore on FPX's side. If Nuguri maybe can get this big flash engaged, they can set it up. But with the amount of summoner spells available for Top Esports, it's going to be hard for FPX to find favorable.
Yeah, 369 no TP, and he's not in the fight just yet. Doomby, you can see him hiding away, waiting for the teleport. It's going to come on through. Top Esports surely got to respect this one. Karsa moves into the pit, though. He wants this Infernal Soul point. Has to use the Aegis Assault, and he gets the Dragon against all odds, and he jumps out the other side of the pit. LWX on the back of the fight, trying to take down Karsa, as Nuguri is across everybody, stuns across the team, and Top Esports are scattered to the wind. Knight trying to escape, but there is no escape when FPX want a fight win. FPX take themselves to 5-man clean ace.
And Nuguri once again, the flash in, the big shockwave to get onto Top Esports, and it is gorgeous play from FPX, shutting down Top Esports. And although the Dragon went the way of Top Esports, it gives the opportunity now for FPX to take down some of these structures, get some gold back in their favor. But honestly, they've got a timer now. 5 minutes until that Elder Soul is up, and when Kars is making smite steals like this, you've got to be careful as FPX. Now, you can see here, Doomby, great job to zone away Top Esports, but with Crisp coming over the wall, Nuguri with this great engage as well to follow up on Crisp, there's nowhere to go. And despite the fact that so many flashes have been burnt in those previous skirmishes, FPX are so capable of closing the gap with the amount of mobility that they have in this game. And he might actually catch out Knight here.
I don't know if he can just go for this one 1v1. There's the scat of the week coming on through, but he had a cleanse. Oh, he's a 5-head cannon. He might be an electric mouse, but he's a clever one at that. Rodents are quite intelligent, but Nuggery, oh, he was 1 damage away. Oh, it was so close. Bo now has been caught. Hextech Ultimatum. 369. He's not going to let him escape from this one and grabs himself a cheeky little solo kill. So, there we go. Caster cursed that one. Nuggery's out of the picture. 369's it. Let's see if it works out for them. As you say, though, double TP's available. Knight going to be recalling. He's got a needlessly large rod in. I think he might be able to finish his second item on the recall here. As Jackie Love, he is not afraid of Crisp. My God, the damage he is doing is already disgusting. In comes Knight. He's got a Seraph's Embrace for himself as Karsa has been found. He's been caught out. Is tanky, has the Sterix, has a lot of sustain, but he's still taken down 1v3. Now doing B on the backline, trying to get down onto Dro. Top Esports retreating from this one, and FPX have to consider whether they want to go for this Drake and leave the Baron open. Doing B dismounted. The Top Esports know that they can threaten here. Nuggery moves into the mid lane as FPX will have to settle for a tier 1 mid. Karsa up in 15 seconds. Wait a second, Bo. Where did 369 go? He's pulled out a magic trick. Here comes Nuggery into the play, and FPX out of nowhere blow everybody up. Knight now suddenly alone has to pull off the 1v5, and he's going to try and make it happen onto Chris. Bo comes out the other side and he gets outskilled, but he's got a Zonya. He outskills the outskill button, and FPX are gifted a Baron.
Top Esports tried to do everything and they lose it all. Instead of playing either towards the dragon or trying to play fully for the split push, they end up half and half between the two.
Crazy damage.
And gorgeous again from Crisp here. This Rel is doing work, and Crisp is a master of this champion. Sets up perfectly for Nuggery to follow up, and Doomby cutting off all directions. Bo once again, as he said, outskilling the outskilled. And they let the dragon, the Baron, bunch of gold. Now they're looking for picks as well. 369.
369, his teleport is interrupted, and Doomby's more than happy to go for a 1v1, but Bo is here. 369, no TP available, but Bo reads him like a book. Nice little cue to finish off the kill. 18-12. And I think Chris wants a little bit more. That reputation in this game, they still are massive threats. 2 items on the Camille as well. But I'm trying to find... Oh, hang on, Jackie. Bo is just... He's a duck to water in this team. Bo is the perfect jungler for FPX.
Yeah, Bo is amazing. This is even what Chris said, is that the mechanics in this guy are beautiful. He just needs someone to kind of point him in the right direction and teach him the ways of LPL. And he's learning pretty damn quickly, I will say. Karsa, though...
Yeah, Karsa gets over the wall with the blast going, but the crash down, and Nuggery's here on top of everyone once again. And FPX, they might just be able to close this one out shortly. They've got the Baron to work with. They've got a wave pushing in the mid lane. 369 is rage splitting right now in the bottom side of the map. TP coming on through from Nuggery. They want to at least get an inhib for themselves. First tower goes down. First inhib will go down. They can even retreat up towards a tier 2 on the top side as well, if they so wish. The Baron has run out. And they actually respect here. They don't over push. And they decide the inhib isn't worth it. Because, you know, he got his double quadra kills on the Olaf. And everyone's like, great, that's all very exciting. But, you know, he got early kills in those games. Blah, 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 whatever. It's fine. He is consistently performing on this new FPX roster. And Jackie Love is not, as he's way overstepped. But Dro is here to keep him alive. Try and pull him out of the fight. But LWX and Bo... The damage is unbelievable, and Doan B's found the flank as well. I said that you can't count them out. You very much can, ladies and gentlemen, because they're gone. Another clean ace and an easy series for FPX.
The sweat was on their brow from the early game, but 20 minutes hit, and FPX come alive and take the game against Top Esports.
Jackie I Love CS is maybe the new username, because he stepped into the mid lane for a wave and it just was not worth it. It cost them the game. Was the caster minion worth it, Jackie Love? I don't think it was. 2-0 as FPX maintained their position as the second place team in the LPL.
Yeah, Jackie Love getting taunted as water boy by the Gatorade of FPX as they're able to take him down and get the kill for themselves. But what a performance from him. Like, genuine. Yeah. This was a team that we kind of look at as, okay, well, they tend to snowball their game. they almost always just get this massive lead by the 15-minute mark and they run away with it. This game was one that they had to work for that victory. It wasn't handed to them on a silver platter. Top Esports did an incredibly good job of trying to push FPX to the limit, controlling the early stages of the game. However, it didn't matter. Like, when we got to that 21-minute mark, that fight at Dragon, where you end up getting the Infernal Dragon for FPX, then make the pick on towards Karsa in towards more picks by Bo once again, into the Baron, just blew open this game, and from that point, Top Esports were dead in the water. They had tried everything that they could, but FPX always managed to find that one